Hi, this is a Yesterday's News production, and today we're going to be playing Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Now, you may be saying to yourself, Moose, you already played this game. Yes, but I haven't played it on the GameCube in progressive scan mode. Also, most importantly, I will be playing the Master Quest because I have never played the Master Quest before, at least not as a Let's Play. Now, this game does have some improvements on the original. It is in a better resolution. Again, I am playing it on my GameCube. I am playing it on a device which goes from the digital output of certain models of the GameCube and outputs at an HDMI 720p output. So it does look a lot crisper. I'm not sure how that will translate to a YouTube video, but I will find out very soon. Here we are on the title screen. It goes and says Master Quest. I think Master Quest, wasn't it available in Japan? I'm not sure, but I definitely bought this as a GameCube exclusive. I did not have whatever game it was supposed to come with. I just had the disc for this Master Quest because I wanted to see what that was all about. As you can see, I've already started it because I do want to go through the game beforehand and see if I can master the puzzles and whatnot. It's fairly straightforward. As far as the game is concerned, it's basically exactly the same as Ocarina of Time, except that the dungeons are slightly different. Some are more difficult to conquest, and some are easier, in my opinion. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully I won't abandon this Let's Play. I'm also doing this because Ocarina of Time has been announced as a new title for Switch 2, and I'm going to buy it because, of course, I'm a sucker. Before I get into the game, just a brief history of this game for me is that this is the first Legend of Zelda game that I was able to get through 100% and get everything, including all the sculptulas and all the secrets and whatnot. I did use a guidebook, which was really excellent. It didn't have much in the way of screenshots when it came to areas of the game, but it did have hand-drawn maps, which were very helpful. It did have screenshots. I'm not saying that there wasn't any, but it was of like certain puzzles and certain enemies and whatnot. But Skulltula locations were usually depicted on a map where it would just show you with an arrow that's where you're going to get a Skulltula. It wouldn't necessarily tell you exactly how you're going to get it. So let's go ahead and start the game. I'm going to do voices for this, of course, because I'm an idiot. And I've decided what the Deku is going to sound like, and that should be interesting. I think that Darunia should have a different voice, but I haven't decided what voice that will be yet. In the vast deep forest of Hyrule, long have I served as the guardian spirit. I am known as the Deku Tree. The children of the forest, the Kokiri, live here with me. Each Kokiri has his or her own guardian fairy. However, there is one boy who does not have a fairy. So I thought about skipping all of these cutscenes, but I figured why not? I mean, they should look better on video compared to my previous recording, because my previous recording was from my Wii U, and the Wii U historically darkens all the footage. So this should be brighter and sharper and more detailed, more colorful. Navi, Navi, where art thou? Come hither. O Navi the fairy, listen to my words, the words of the Deku Tree. Dost thou sense it, the climate of evil descending upon this realm? Malevolent forces even now are mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. For so long, the Kokiri Forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier, deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. But before this tremendous evil power, even my power is as nothing. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now, find our young friend, and guide him to me. The Deku Tree. Did I mention that I'm the Deku Tree? I do not have much time left. Fly, Navi, fly. The fate of the forest, nay, the world, depends upon thee. Andy Dufresne. I didn't think much of Andy first time I laid eyes on him. Looked like a stiff breeze would blow him over. That was my first impression of the man. I can see why some of the boys took him for a snobby. He had a quiet way about him. He had a walk and a talk that just wasn't normal around here. He strolled like a man in a park without a care or a worry in the world. Yeah, I guess you could say I liked Andy from the start. Okay, that's enough of that. Don't know what that was all about. Here we are. It is I, Moose, as Link. Hello, Moose. Wake up. The great Deku Tree wants to talk to you. Moose, get up. Yes, it's time for me to make some money. Can't keep sleeping all day. Gotta make some money to buy a shield. So what is different from the normal game, you may ask? Not much. In fact, it's exactly the same. You finally woke up. I'm Navi the Fairy. I won't be reading all of this dialogue to you because you probably know all of it. Oh, the great Deku Tree has summoned me. Finally, the game has begun, and I have control. Here we are in Kokiri Forest, where everyone is Peter Pan and lives forever, except for me. Of course, I am not going to talk to you. I'm going to ignore you until it is relevant to the story. First, we must search for money. Pick up rocks, throw the rocks. Sometimes they give us money, most of the time they do not. What is the sound off? It feels like the sound is off. I will correct that momentarily. If it is off, it is off. They get all of the coins. Alright, here we go. We're gonna pause it right here. And we're back. Clickety click, barb a trick. Okay, so the sound is now synchronized for sure. Get some free money by jumping. I believe I need 40 rupees. Okay, let's get a sword. That makes getting money a little bit easier. And we have to have a sword. And the layout of Kokiri Forest is exactly the same We're going to the same location. So this first video will be interesting because the only difference will be inside the Deku Tree. And depending on how long this video is, I might cut it short before we get to the Deku Tree and have just a separate video of the Deku Tree itself because the inside is different, so it might require a little bit more explanation and exploration. Exploration and expedition and all the things. I got a sword. You got the Kokiri sword. Go to the equipment screen. So I remember seeing this game before it came out at one of those kiosks where they would have games on display. And it had this game, and it would cut you off as soon as you got outside of Kokiri Forest. So basically the introduction screen, or the introduction didn't happen. It just put you directly into Kokiri Forest. You walked around, but if you tried to exit, it would stop the demo. At least that's my memory of it. I could be completely wrong. They had a similar one for Donkey Kong 64, and in that one you were only facing one of the bosses. Did I already get the other coin? I think I did. Oh no. Okay, there we go. So already, like, I need more rupees. So I'm going to go into one of the houses. And that will give me some more rupees, and it'll also reset outside. Oh, I know where there's one. I know where there's one. Sometimes these will give you money as well, but not really that often, so I tend to just ignore them. Okay, climb, climb, climb. I'm going to get 5 rupees right over here, provided I walk across the bridge. We are going to go in here. And we can change the camera angle so it's a little bit easier to see. Can I not get that coin now? I can't get the... What? Can I reset the... Can I reset? Okay, thank you. It does reset. And now we already have enough to get a shield, so we may as well get a shield. Oh, yeah, I just found that coin the other day. I'm still not sure exactly how to trigger it, and it's crazy that I just triggered it again. Yeah, by the way, I'm ignoring you because I don't really need to talk to you at all to progress the story. Buy a Deku shield. By the way, at our first opportunity, we're going to replace that with a Hylian shield so that it won't catch on fire. Because catching on fire will destroy it. And then you have to buy a new one. Okay, get out of there. So let's go and talk to the guy. We all know who that guy is. If you want to see the great Deku Tree, you should at least equip a sword and a shield. Eh? What's that? I have a Deku shield. And is that the Kokiri sword? Good grief. Well, even with all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp, huh? I, the great Mido, will never accept you as one of us. Shoot! How did you get to be the favorite of Saria and the great Deku Tree? Huh? Grumble, grumble. Why, you racist guy. I'm just like you. How is it that you know what I am before I know what I am? And I am what I am because I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. Yes, I'm strong to the finish because I eat me spinach. Late Deku Tree, I'm back! Thou art annoying, Navi. Oh, Navi, thou hast returned. Most welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the Deku Tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons have been restless and full of nightmares in my Deku Tree brain, which is also a Deku Tree. As the servants of evil gain strength, a vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Verily, thus thou felt it. Most the time has come to test thy courage. I, the great Deku Tree, have been cast. I need you to break the cast with your wisdom and courage. Dost thou have courage enough to undertake this task? No, yes, no, yes. Why doesn't it even give you the option? Then enter, brave moose, in my Deku Tree mouth. That's not weird if I, the Deku Tree, tell you to go inside. And thou too, Navi. Navi the fairy, thou must aid Moose. And Moose, when Navi speaks, don't bother listening to her because she's really annoying. But first, we're going to get more sticks. How long I've been recording at this point, I don't know, and I might just stop as soon as I get it inside. Because I want to edit things together. And then we'll have just a video of the inside of the Deku Tree. Sounds good. Here we go. Inside the Deku Tree. Alright, so we'll go ahead and end the video here. So thank you very much for watching. This has been a Yesterday's Moose production, and I'll see you next time!